Good evening, everybody. This is Dumpster Cat. Welcome back to yet another video. In this one, we have just, back at it with Explorer playing the Rock. I've been feeling really good about this 75, so I'm just going to run it back. Currently 9-1, just between, two events here on Arena. So feeling good about this deck. Thanks to everybody who commented and just in general watched last video. Got a lot of feedback about the deck. And just a lot of nice messages from you guys, so really appreciate the love. Of course, really means a lot to me. Yeah, I think the deck is really cool. Of course, the main deck, Pick Your Poisons, or Pick Your Poison singular, and then the remaining two in the sideboard are just really good in the meta right now. Obviously, Vein Ripper is a card that is quite difficult for us to deal with, and so these Pick Your Poisons help out a bunch, especially the one in the main deck, and so I guess you could say in that sense we are hedging a bit against that deck, just because Vampires is so popular at the moment. That alongside the Edict and the main deck two Lilianas, I feel like we have a pretty decent matchup against them. I believe I am 3-1 against them, of course in my small amount of testing here, but the matchup has been feeling good. Obviously, Fable is still a card that's very hard for us to deal with. But I feel like with our, Broncos now, with the 4F Sentinels, I think we are getting to a point where we're a bit more consistent. We have a bit better of both of an aggressive game plan with Bronco and just the 10 2-drops now, and a more grindier game plan with the Sentinels, just as a playset, of course, alongside Liliana, Dreadknight, Trespasser. These cards can all grind. I guess Trespasser no, but these cards can all grind. And of course we have some premium interaction to complement them. Still liking Field of Ruin. I feel like this is a card that I want in my rock decks, despite the possibility of playing like Mutavault or Lair of the Hydra or Restless Cottage in place of it. I feel like it's just great in the meta right now. Or just, I say great in the meta, but just great to get rid of opponents' man lands just in general in the format. And I feel like, getting Revolt off, or 4 Fatal Push off the fields is quite important, as well as we have, we do have Sentinel now, which is great for getting map tokens, which triggers Revolt, but it's not like we have cards like Blood Tithe Harvester, which are even more efficient at getting Revolt than a card like Sentinel is. Other than that, though, in the sideboard, I've been liking it. I guess you could maybe get rid of this one of Trophy. I feel like I just never want to leave home without it, though, just as a very versatile sideboard card that is usually just brought in against creature decks, just as another piece of removal that can literally hit anything. I've been liking the Knight, haven't been seeing too much Amalia here on Arena. Maybe, too many, or maybe people don't want to play it just because it's kind of click intensive or it's just kind of unfun, but I've been liking the one of Knight, and I think Culling Ritual for that matchup is quite good as well, so I'm not too worried about it, although we have not seen it yet in my testing. Invoke Despair is just a great card. Let's see, I don't know if I could even, here we go. Invoke Despair, just incredible card in the mid-range and control matchups, a card that I feel like, I've tried cards like Ren and Realmbreaker, more copies of Bankbuster, more copies of Liliana. I guess as you can see, we do have an extra third copy in the sideboard, which I really do like, by the way. But with Invoke Despair, I feel like whenever I play against Rakdos or Mono Black, I just really want some number of Invoke Despairs in my my sideboarded games against them, just because it's so backbreaking when we could cast it, and it helps to get us back into the game if we're behind. And if it's even or if we're ahead, then this card really pushes us in favor of winning the game. So really love Invoke Despair, although some other people do like the more cheaper threats, such as Ren and Realmbreaker, which is fair enough. Hearse great against Phoenix. I feel like we do have a pretty decent Phoenix matchup, just with the 3 Scoozes, the 2 Trespassers in the main, and then Hearses obviously help out a lot post sideboard. Sometimes Young Powermancer can be a bit of a problem post sideboard versus them, but I think usually it's fine. I think for those cases I do like bringing in the Extinction Event against them, just because it is good against the tokens, good against Powermancer, and, you know, in a pinch can really kind of help us wipe the board if our opponent does get off, you know, some number of Phoenixes or, you know, some number of Phoenixes, and we are somehow still alive and, you know, in need of a good Wrath effect to stabilize us just a bit. Yeah, other than that, though, I guess the last thing I want to touch on is the 2 main deck Duress, 1 in the sideboard. I've been really liking this. I think just having more cheap ways of interacting with the opponent is really what we want to be doing, as it seems like we're kind of just lowering the curve overall with this main deck. Again, going back to the 10 main deck 2-drop creatures, I think this is just really, really good for us to be cheap and efficient, both with our interaction and with our threats. With that being said, though, we are going to be going back into another Explorer events today, best of 3, of course. And hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully you stick around. See you guys there. Okay, here for round number 1, we are fortunate enough to be on the play. Less fortunate, however, to have this opening hand, so let's mulligan this one. There's no colored sources. And yeah, we could keep this one. What to put back? Maybe one of the 2-drops. I think I would like to keep Dreadknight, just because if we don't hit a land by turn 2, going Dread Whispers would be nice. But, you know, attacking with Bronco is something we can do as well. You know, I think maybe in the blind we could just put back 1 removal spell and then keep all the creatures. Island, okay, so probably Phoenix here. Okay, and perfect. So with that, I'll just lead on the Bronco. It'll probably die, but at least has the best likelihood of you know, putting us over the edge here. Oh, okay. So blue-black. And freeze in place. 3 stun counters. Wow. Interesting card. Okay. So I suppose that's not too bad. Scry 1 top, 1 bottom. And let's just go for a Sentinel. Sentinel has been very powerful. Great mid-range threat for us. I've seen even some Amalia decks play, you know, at least more than 1 copy of Sentinel in their main decks, which is, or I guess to try to ameliorate the all the vampires that's going around, which is kind of goes to show how powerful of a mid-range threat the card is. Okay, let's go Dreadknight, and then I think let's just explore onto him. Okay, got some lands there. That's fine. So yeah, quick study. Not really sure what the opponent is up to. Some type of blue-black spells thing going on. Another freeze in place. Okay. Cool art on this card. That's one thing that I guess this is what Wilds of Eldraine. That's one thing that I really liked about Bloomberg is just all the art was super, super nice. Looked really good. As long as you create another fairy. Okay, interesting. So maybe some sort of fairy. They also topped 2 with that scry. Okay, well I guess let's just kill that. Play this on green. Go Scooze. Swing in. So next turn we get our Bronco back. Okay. Guess the opponent's playing Wild Temple Drain constructed here. Maybe a new player. So not too competitive here, but still of course good to get some reps in with the deck nonetheless. And of course, you know, don't want to judge. I think we're just going to go for the attack with all here. Activating Hive. Okay. Surprised that didn't block the Scooze. Snare Master Sprite. Okay. Scooze is gonna get stunned. Okay, good draw. Let's just go Dreadknight. Saddle up the Bronco with the Dreadknight and then play Trespasser after. Okay. So that's countered. Let's just go Trespasser now. Okay, I feel like we should have the win here for sure. Okay, so let's go to sideboarding. I don't think I'll change too much. I guess Picker Poisoner seem to be pretty good. Maybe cut the Lilianas on the draw. Liliana is usually not too good against those flash threats / just like instant speed interaction. Although she still can be good if you could get her at an opportune time. Okay, pretty good hand. very well-rounded hand. But yeah, hopefully we could play against Amalia this league. Just because I haven't gotten too much testing against that deck, and you know, would like to get some reps in. This is a cool card. I like that one. Okay, let's just go Sentinel here. Curve out. Okay, start with an attack. Let's do it, Duress. Okay, they got nothing. Little unfortunate, oops, for them, seems like. Just go for second Sentinel. Okay, now they can attack if they want to. Start with the map token. Let's go one more. Keep that on top, and then I'll just go push on the Sleep Cursed Fairy. And swing in. Could be argued that we could just finish off the map tokens and not worry about the fairy, but I think this is fine as well. Probably more than fine. I did get a comment on last video saying that I sometimes wait on the map tokens post combat and then miss out on some potential damage. Oh, this is actually just lethal. Wow, okay. As you can see here, I wasn't even thinking about that, but fortunately I kind of autopiloted there. And yeah, I mean, that's a great example of, and I guess I should say, usually I wait on the map token cracking if I suspect my opponent has removal, and then it's just kind of a small blowout there. But as you just saw in that case, getting that extra damage in can mean the end of the game. And so we got there for this first match, and I'll see you guys for the second one. Alright, match number 2 on the draw with a 2-lander. I think I'll keep this on the draw, little on the edge, but Bronco is great at getting some extra draws for us to look at, and looks like this is going to be a bit of a tough matchup with mono green ramp. I usually don't see this deck running around, but it is pretty difficult for us to deal with, and definitely brings up some bad memories. Okay, Kiora, Cavalier. I think I'm just going to take the Cavalier, payoff, and yeah, take the payoff as they already have their mana under them being on the play with the elf. Yeah, okay. So definitely the downside of playing Feed the Cycle, it's not that good early on. Could have hit Kiora there. So they're gonna activate Lair here. Sure, okay. hit for 7. It's a pretty good chunk of damage there. Yeah, the Leyline Nykthos draws, I suppose, are pretty good. Didn't really want to see that. Go with well, it's kind of tough to say. Go with a Sentinel. It's either, I mean, we're definitely gonna be blocking with whatever creature we play, at least most likely for this layer. So I think it's either that. I think we keep the Trespassers. It's either that or we just hold up Feed the Cycle for the layer, but I think that's not too good of a play for us to do. But yeah, look at this, jeez. Okay, good draw there. Let's attempts to kill Kiora. Scoos, okay. And they're gonna block. Double block. Okay, sure. So yeah, let's just go Scoos. And plan on, I guess we could go Feed the Cycle now, or just Boseiju the layer, if that's their plan. Okay, there's a troll, so now we could try to Feed the Cycle Kiora. Don't really think that's good. Then they could, well, let's see. Then they could, let's see, they, let me think for a sec. We Feed the Cycle Kiora right now. They could make a 5/5 layer. We take 5. Yeah, no, I think we have to keep this Feed the Cycle for this troll, actually. Although, they do draw a card as well, which is not ideal, obviously. Kind of just in a bad spot right here. But yeah, I was just gonna say, if they attempt to, or if they make the layer 5/5 here with all their mana, then we could possibly go Feed the Cycle on Troll, eat it in response to the trigger, kill Kiora, and then if they don't have anything else, then, or I guess if they whiff on, you know, this draw and the next draw, then we may be an okay shape. But yeah, let's go Forage, kill Troll, and it's fine. And I suppose I actually should have Thoughtseized first before doing all this. Okay, Garen break. But kill Kiora. And pass turn and hope they don't draw anything too good. Okay, Invasion. That's pretty good. Let's see what they hit. Okay, just an elf. Okay. So we live at least another turn. And they're attacking me, okay. There's a push. think I'll play Sentinel and just not attack this turn. Hold up Scooze plus Fatal Push. Now if they draw a 4 or less drop, we could push that. Okay. It's just that thing. And slowly gain life with Scooze here, which is good. So, okay. I think let's attack. Okay. Then play another Sentinel? I think so. Don't really need these Trespassers right now, knowing that we have, Scooze on the battlefield. So let's hope they don't draw into a creature here, or didn't draw a creature. Yeah, it's a pretty good creature to hit. So they're gonna kill Scooze. So let's let that happen. Jeez. Draw. Ah, that was a misplay by me. I should have pushed in response to, or before the cityscape came down. Okay, now we need a head removal spell. I guess we could use this Power Stone to go like this to get some little more selection here. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. Go for the throat. I guess go for the throat doesn't even do it. Yeah, okay. Too bad. Yeah, I always hate to see them on a green. I guess Pick Your Poison's good against Leyline. I guess Cityscape Leveler, kind of. But don't they get a Power Stone? Or I don't think they get a Power Stone. Okay, we could bring it in and try it. I guess Extinction Event's still pretty good. We're on the play, so Liliana, then let's bring in that trophy as well. I think Sentinel's pretty bad. I think I want all my discard, all my removal, then trim. Maybe we only need like 2 Pick Your Poisons. Trim some Dreadknights. Maybe Sheoldred as well. Though maybe it's just Trespasser. Go. Just keep 1 Trespasser in. Yeah, tough matchup for sure though. Just classic mid-range versus big mana. Tough to deal with. Okay, so this hand doesn't have an answer to a turn 1 elf. If this was Thoughtseize, then we do. I don't think I'm supposed to mulligan this hand though. Okay, they do have a Leyline. Okay, they do have turn 1 elf. And Kiora off of it. Okay, I guess let's take the Storm. Yeah. It's too bad. Okay, well, that kind of solves our problems, at least in the meantime. Okay. Let's play Liliana. And I think I'll just discard extra Liliana. Wow, and no 3rd land from them. Jeez, okay. I mean, it's pretty good for us, right? So that's plus away this trophy. And pass turn. So they could hit a land off this. They didn't hit a land though, which is good for us. And we can ultimate next turn. Okay, this must give them a forest, yeah. Do we edict that away? I don't think so. Maybe we do actually. I don't think I... Let's see, look at this. So does this flip if they sacrifice it from a Liliana ultimate? It says damage removes its defense counters. When the last counter is removed, transform it. So only damage. I think that's how that works. I think nonetheless, I'm still just gonna go just edict here and then plus. And then plans ultimate next turn. I don't think I can win this game without having Liliana in play. Okay. So that's ultimate. And we can maybe just go lands versus permanents. That's my first thought. That'll surely make them choose the land pile. If we give them one land plus the permanents, then they have like 2 mana. Potentially 3 mana if they hit a land off the top. Yeah, I mean, this is all assuming that the battle thing works out for us in our favor. Yeah, okay, let's try it like that. Okay, so they keep the 3 lands. Okay, and the battles don't get transformed as we thought, so that's good. And then we have field for the lair, so we're chilling on that front. And we can even still activate castle. Okay. Great 2 draws right there. Yeah, probably like the best 2 I could ask for. Sweet, okay. Got game 2 against them. Now they're on the play though, so this is going to be probably the hardest game. Do I want to change anything? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to run it back. Definitely need a good hand here though, for sure. Yeah, this definitely brings me back to the good old mono green devotion days, when that deck was just the best deck in the format, unfortunately. And this is a great hand. This is definitely all that we could have asked for here. Turn 1 removal, other removal, and then a way to try to win the game. Okay, and then no 2-drop is good for us. Castle there, a little awkward. Okay. So let's say they go, I guess they could technically go next turn Trailblazer plus Cavalier. That would be the worst for us. Just hold up removal for the Trailblazer then. Or I could just play Bronco. If we play Bronco, we still have 2 removal. Or yeah. No, we can't do that. Okay, I think let's just leave up the Feud the Cycle / Trophy. Could have played Liliana and plussed. I guess that could have been fine. Okay, so no Cavalier with the tap land. What do they have though? Oh, an Uvenwald Oddity. Okay. So let's kill that. So we could Edict, but I guess the Edict forces out the lair. But we could also just play Sheoldred. Yeah, I think let's just play Sheoldred. Scoozer's also a good draw. Okay. So looks like they don't have anything too good here. Which is of course good for us. It's just Liliana plus away this land. And then if they hit a land, then I guess they can kill Liliana with the lair. I guess they can do that anyways with the Llanowar Elves. Man, I'm thinking a lot here. So I guess we just plus away the Bronco. And then just leave up Trophy. You know, maybe we could have just trophied the Oddity and then swung in. Okay, Nykthos is just going to make a giant layer here. Oh, they're just going to do this. Okay. Okay, that's a good draw. Okay, let's attack. I think I might Edict or do nothing with Liliana this turn. I'll take this. Then do I want to Edict? I definitely don't want to push the elf and play Scooze and plus. Well, 1, 2. Oh, you know. Yeah, let's just do that, because we could actually do that, and also just hit the layer here, which I think is fine. They already have a lot of mana. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think not going for Nykthos is fine here. And then just, of course, threatening the Liliana ultimate is probably good enough to go for this line. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Wow. Okay, great match there. Yeah, this matchup is really tough, but that's really good sign that we still got them there without any, like, I didn't even have this deck in mind when I was building this version of the rock that we have here. So I mean, that's really good for us. I got some pretty good draws, got a good hand, opening hand this game 3. I think just drawing fatal push, like as many fatal pushes as possible, / just removal spells is really good here. Even saw the sideboard trophy come out into play, pretty good here. And then I think both games 2 and 3, right, Liliana was just super good. Of course, Sheoldred and Scooze being the MVPs of this matchup, both, you know, interacting with the graveyard against Cavalier and Old Girl Troll with Scooze, and then just being a really good threat to close out the game with Sheoldred. So yeah, feels good, and I'll see you guys for match 3. Okay, match number 3 on the draw, with another 2-lander on the draw. I think we could keep this one with the same reasoning as last time. We are on the draw, and we have Bronco to try to draw us into some lands. And we can cast Thoughtseize and Scooze, so I think this is a fine keep. Opponent mulls to 5, and looks like we're up against Phoenix. So let's try to get away a removal spell here. Okay, opponent doesn't have any, which is good. Profts can be pretty annoying. However, I think I'm just gonna go for the pick locks. Usually, they're good, like, value piece. We also have okay, and we just are hitting lands naturally. We also have pick your poison for the profs. How do you say this? Eidetic memory. So should be fine. Still gonna go for Bronco though. Okay, Shredder into consider. Sure. Oh, and there's a Phoenix. Okay. So now we're gonna have to pick your poison this Shredder. Then swing in, draw Scooze, second Scooze. And then, how likely is it that they could get a Phoenix next turn? I'm just thinking if we should Duress to try to prevent them from getting Phoenix, or hope they're not able to next turn and just get Scooze down this turn, then have a really good turn next turn, where we could definitely ensure that they don't have Phoenix. It's tough to say. I think I'm just going to get down the Scooze. I think playing Duress here is probably just a bit too conservative. And if it's just one Phoenix, then it's not too bad, right? But I suppose for the Phoenix player, you know, getting 3 spells off on their turn. 4 is pretty easy. It looks like they have a Treasure Cruise, so yeah, maybe. I mean, it's tough to say, obviously. Hindsight 2020. If they had Treasure Cruise in hand, obviously we were supposed to Duress there, but it's okay. I like this mole guy. What's up, dude? Oh, nice. Okay, Lightning Axe on Bronco. Okay, and yeah, I mean, Sheoldred. We're racing for sure, and they just used a Lightning Axe, so no way they have another one. Oh, come on. Okay, well, at least we have another Sheoldred, and at least that was their spell. At least that was a 2-for-1, right? Ooh, another one. Okay. So this is going to be, what, 5 power? Yeah. Okay, well, removal would be nice. No. Jeez. So 2 creatures in the graveyards. Yeah, I don't think we could play Sheoldred this turn. Well, yeah, I don't think so. It's just too likely they can hit a cantrip. So let's go Duress. Yeah, exactly. Pass turn. Or I guess attack. Eat 2 creatures. And then pass. We could actually... Should we play second Scooze? We're at 7. They need to hit basically like cantrip into cantrip. Obviously that's a Treasure Cruise. Sure, let's go for it. See if we get rewarded here. So this spell needs to be cantrip that's not sleight of hand. So I think we're okay here. And getting second Scooze down is better against if they draw removal. But we still basically need to draw removal this upcoming turn. I love this mole guy. Okay, so they do have removal. And looks like we're just dead. Dang. Okay. Not sure if there's anything we could have done different there. Tough though, for sure. I guess maybe duressing there on that one turn instead of playing Scooze. It's really tough to say though. But we have a good sideboard plan against them. Extra Duress, extra Pick Your Poisons, of course the Hearses. I like cutting Liliana against them. Bronco is also kind of whatever. And then oftentimes Dreadknight and Sentinel are a little too slow. And Extinction Event is, I think we bring it in as well. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you'll know that I still do like Trespasser in this matchup, even though it's a good hand. Even though, of course, the ward can work against us, just them discarding Phoenix. Okay, opt Spellpierce Shredder. Well, huh. take the opt. But I feel like Trespasser is still really good most of the time. Okay, we drew land, which was nice. So let's just get down Dreadknight. They'll most likely go Shredder. No, okay. It's also fine. Oh, come on, it's Torch the Tower, seriously? I should have shocked that in or just played the forest, my bad. But they'll, oh, they don't spell pierce, okay. Maybe should have taken the spell pierce, I don't know. It's making these plays a little awkward for us. Just go Sheoldred here. Yeah. Not good if they have exactly Lightning Axe, but, or I guess Petty Theft, but I think it's a good play. Don't really care about the Shredder too much right now. Dang, really? Man. Did they just draw that too? No, they probably waited on it if they had it in hand already, but jeez. No way into Treasure Cruise? Dude, what the heck? Oh my god. Wow, and exactly enough mana / cards in the graveyard. Wow. Jeez. Tough. Okay. Well, let's go kill this players. I think I'm using my Growth Throat over bigger poison here. And I think I do want to just keep this Takenuma in hand. So they're 1 mana away from getting this hall online. Yeah, there it is. So I mean, drawing second Picker Poison definitely wants me to have that. Go with the throw back now with this hall here. Okay, well at least there's a feed the cycle. And I guess now I'll just play Takenuma to play around another Spell Pierce. Well, I guess I could have forged to play around Spell Pierce. Or no. This has Ward, sorry. Ward 3. Yeah, I couldn't have done that. So we have to forge here. With Ward, wait, what? Oh, so this is for, okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, that was kind of confusing. Okay, guess we'll just attack. Maybe could have accrued Hearse there, but I think I'm scared enough of a Phoenix or two here that I don't want to do that. Okay, good draw. Yeah, let's just get this off the battlefield. Sheoldred. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm not gonna attack either. Maybe that's a little too conservative though. Yeah, I had a feeling they had some sort of interaction with them just kind of like doing nothing there. And Brazen Borrower is a really good threat for them right here. We just have nothing though. Okay. Start with an Edict. Okay. So that's good. Okay, I mean, I think I'm going to go Sheoldred Crew here. If they don't have removal, then they're dead. Sweet, okay. Ooh, a little stressful there. I guess we can bring in Trophy as well. Do we want to make any changes? Sentinel there seemed kind of not good in my hand. I feel like we already have a lot of interaction. I think that's fine. Yeah, my matches against Phoenix have been pretty good recently. I mean, I think in last video actually we were 2-0 against them. Both against Izzet and Dimir, so I feel like we do have a pretty decent matchup, and this is a pretty freaking good hand, for sure. Pretty decent matchup, but of course it's one of the top decks, so gonna have to put up a fight. So the question is, do we pick your poison or just play Dreadknight here? Or I guess Hearse. I kind of want to get Hearse online. Yeah, let's go for Hearse. Around a Spell Pierce. I don't know if they... I really should check sideboards, but I don't know if they play a Braid anymore out of the sideboard. Sorry, check deck lists. This guy's just so happy looking. Sorry. But yeah, maybe they still play a Braid. I'm not really sure. Prismari Command? I don't know. Shredder here is fine though, for the most part. Probably just gonna kill that, and I think to be mana efficient, I think I'm gonna go pick your poison. Although this card can be quite annoying later on. Yeah, I think I'll go like this. So I'll play up my field here instead of Blooming Marsh to play around Spell Pierce if we need to use Go for the Throat. Okay. Now let's see if they're able to get some phoenixes. Crackling Drake, okay. Maybe Takenuma, but I think I'm just gonna, well, yeah, let's be mana efficient. That's Takenuma, despite having no creatures in the yard. And we whiffed, okay. So let's go for the throat. And hearse. Blooming Marsh, and then 2 plus 5 is 7, not 8, so don't have to worry about Treasure Cruise just yet. They kept that card on top. Steam Vents. Okay. Yeah, whiffing on that Takenuma kind of sucked. I feel like we're not looking too good here if we don't draw removal. Okay. Oh, what happened to my stop there? Seriously? Okay, 5, 3, I guess they had Treasure Cruise anyways, but... Well, no, because we have Scoos. Come on now. That was weird. Did you guys see that? Alright, let's go Scoos now. Lightning Axe, pitch Lightning Axe. Can't do anything about that. Discard Shredder. Scoots dies. That gets exiled now. 5. I really feel like they don't have Phoenix. It's tough to say here. I just really don't want them to draw into Treasure Cruise and then we, you know, are behind. So if we hearse now, they're down to 3 cards in the graveyard. 3 plus 3. 7 if they have land. Okay. I'll do this now. So, drawing removal would be nice. Jeez. We also have Brazen Barber coming down now. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to find a time there I could Boseiju the Proft, but maybe that was just not possible. A time where they couldn't take advantage of the extra land. Okay. That keeps us alive. So let's play that. Do I want to cast Dread Whispers? No, it doesn't keep us alive, sorry. We're at 11. Yeah, we have to pass here. Lightning Axe. Okay, good game. Yeah, very close match there. Yeah, Phoenix is tough sometimes, but that's okay, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, match 4 on the play. Gonna have to mulligan the 1-lander, and you can keep this. Tough to know what to put back here. I think on the play I want to keep Bronco. Honestly, I may just put back the Go for the Throat and just keep this nice curve we have here of 2, 3, 4 in the blind. I think that makes the most sense. Hallowed Fountain. Oh, somebody really likes this card. Okay, Portable Hole kind of sucks. Looks like maybe like blue-white control. Always a fun matchup. Okay, Cycle Sensor. So I think I'm just not going to play anything this turn. Thinking they have a Wrath effect. And then Boseiju the Portable Hole. But yeah, drawing Thoughtseize here is going to be nice to see what's going on and try to clear the way for this attack. Thinking they maybe have like Emperor Veto. Okay. Well, we could still get an attack in, which is nice. And let's explore again. Okay. Just don't want to play into Wrath. Yep, there it is. Though now we could play Sheoldred. Okay. So they could have Wandering Emperor, or they could just be holding up the hall to block. I think I don't really want to attack here. I think I should just play out Sentinel and pass. I think playing out, or playing into the Wandering Emperor just doesn't make sense. Dig through time. Interesting. And response, okay. But they tapped out of Wandering Emperor mana, so I guess they're trying to dig for a counterspell. Or removal for Sheoldred. Yep. Obviously they could have Emperor here. Yeah, that sucks. But I think we're supposed to attack there. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say, actually. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I just played into that. Yeah, dang. It's tough. Okay. Deal with the Emperor. And I mean, they have 4 cards in hand. Lots of utility in their mana. Not feeling too good. Yeah, I feel like right as I attacked with that Sheoldred, I was like, wait, they could still have Emperor like on their upkeep off that dig through time. I was like, ah, maybe shouldn't have done that. Dang. It's red, we can't use Go for the Throat here if they have a counter for Fatal Push. Just have removal, okay. So they didn't use Veto for push? Interesting. Yeah. That's not good. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna play it out. Censor me. Sure. But I think we have to do this. And yeah, obviously they have it, and obviously it feels terrible, but I mean, I feel like they're just as likely to have any other counterspell, right? Yeah, I can't imagine being a control player, honestly. Like, it feels like it'd just be so boring. At least in the blue and white colors, I don't know. Just like, counter, draw, counter, draw. But I'm obviously I'm getting a little salty here. So let's try to get back Sheoldred. Liliana's tempting too. I think we're supposed to go for Sheoldred though. Like a Duress or Thoughtseize would be nice. Okay. Tried to draw into discard there, but didn't seem to work. I guess I'm just gonna go Bronco too. Okay, they're down to 2, and they're dead. What? What? Why didn't they just minus that? Okay, well, might have just stolen one there. Or definitely just stole one there. Jeez. Okay, well, anyways. Discard Liliana. Excuse me. Let's go Bankbuster, Trophy. Maybe like one Invoke Despair, but against counter spells, it's tough to have this card in the 60. And then go for the throat. And maybe like 2 push. And maybe like 1 Scooze. Sure. Yeah. I mean, they should have minus there, and then we still have Bronco. We had removal in hand, right, for their manlands. Honestly, they may have had enough mana to go activate Hall plus the anchorage. So I don't know, but just focus on this game now, I guess. Censor, Deluge, Veto. Let's take the censor. So I'm gonna Dread Whispers here. If they want to veto this, then they can't cast Memory Deluge. Okay. Trying to hit a land. Yep, so now land would be nice. No. Dang. Okay. Maybe should have gone Scooze. Eat the Deluge. They're just doing this though. But yeah. Let's attack first. Okay. Excuse me. I feel like we have to feed the cycle here. Yeah. I mean, maybe not. Maybe we're just supposed to go Scooze. Yeah, it's tough to say. I guess knowing they had veto, it's probably not correct. I think we're just like dead however this goes though, honestly. game 3, please. So I think I'm just gonna go. Don't want that Invoke Despair. I think Pick a Poison's actually probably not good, and let's just go Scooze and then third Fatal Push. A little lower to the ground, a little more interactive on the play here. Nope. Come on. I don't think we could keep this. Seriously? Okay. Multi-5 is probably going to be our downfall. Do we play around Censor? It's like if we play around Censor, then they're just gonna have like a 3-mana counter spell. I feel like is always the deal. So I think I'm just gonna play Liliana and just not waste any time, not give them any more time to draw. Yeah, of course. Obviously, it really sucks. I feel like that was correct, though, for sure. Like, getting down the Liliana early means that they have less time to draw into a counterspell. But I guess they were representing Censor pretty easily, but I feel like they just always do that. What? That's certainly not what they wanted to do. So now I think I'm gonna play Bronco to play around Sunfall. Or play around Sunfall a bit better. To, you know, then have Dreadknight next turn, but yeah, not feeling good this game whatsoever. Multi-5, tough Censor. Okay, Portable Hall. Where's all my, like, okay, sorry about that cut, but my computer ran out of space at the end of that recording, so it just cut out there. But basically what ended up happening was we won somehow against the blue-white deck, basically off the back of Bronco, some Sheoldreds, Dreadknight, and some good interaction. I think that the opponent had Teferi, a couple Deluges, but they just never were able to fully interact with us. I think they needed to find a Wrath effect, and they didn't. So feels good. Getting the match away from blue-white is always a good feeling. And now we are 3-1 here in match 5 with a good hand on the draw. And okay, looks like we're up against Ensoul Artifact. Let's go with Thoughtseize to start. Play with Fire or Stubborn Denial. Okay, they don't have red mana, so I think let's just go for Stubborn Denial. See if they map token into one. Okay, Ginger Brute. Another Ginger Brute, okay. Going in the graveyard. Just play a Dreadknight. This'll, if they draw red mana, this'll draw out the play with fire, but otherwise we're just blocking. Wow, they drew a third Ginger Brute. Okay, and we can't block. I think I'm just going to play Scooze and swing in. So, last video we were 2-0 against Ensoul Artifact. We played against them twice, so feeling pretty good about this matchup. Although the that opponent did not have any Ginger Brutes. I don't know if that changes the equation to any extent, but I guess it's worth mentioning. Okay, and there's their red mana, but probably a bit too late at this point. So we're going to take 5, 7. We're almost dead, honestly. Oh, sorry. We're going to take 6. And then we have Fatal Push. Yep. Bottom. And bounce Sheoldred, okay. So that doesn't, ooh. Ah. Yeah, I think that means we're dead. Yeah. Or no, we have exactly lethal. Whew. Okay. I think we're dead without this untapped land draw. Jeez, that was close. Wow, okay. Well, kind of stole that one. I guess that was kind of close, but anyways, Culling Ritual, great. Extinction Event, great. Yeah, pick your poison's good. Trophy. Let's take out the Duresses, I think, and maybe like one Thoughtseize. Liliana, I feel like is pretty bad in this matchup, and let's trim up Bronco as well. So yeah, it would be nice to get the win here. Then we get a 4-1. Then we'd be 13-2 with the deck overall in these Arena Explorer events, which feels pretty good. That would feel pretty good for sure. Yeah, just losing to Phoenix this game, or sorry, this event. On the draw, I think I'm going to keep it, get a little greedy here. Go for the Throat isn't the best removal spell. Can maybe see the cut. But yeah, definitely like drawing land there, and like this hand just off the back of Culling Ritual being super good versus them. I just love this card so much. Great art, sweet effect. Okay, and there's an Ensoul artifact. So it's pretty scary. Can just have us dead, honestly, pretty soon here. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, definitely gonna be chump blocking now. That is terrifying though. Basically down to 3 next turn. Okay, well we can, yeah, go for the throw. It's not looking too hot right now. Maybe we could just side one of those out for game 3. At least it seems like we're still gonna see another turn though for Culling Ritual, and then I think I'm definitely supposed to block here because they have so much burn in their, or not so much, but they have, well no, they have what's it called, Shaman Blast in their deck, so yeah, a good amount of burn for sure. And okay, so let's go Culling Ritual, get rid of those Ensouls. We have 4 mana, so let's go just 2 black, 2 green. Push this as we destroyed a map token on our end, and go Sentinel. And now, just like that, we're seems like we're advantaged. Unless they maybe have another Ensoul artifact, or they just have like 2 burn spells in hand. Ooh, a Corona War is good as well, but we do have to go for the throat. Slash Sheoldred, I guess. Yeah, let's play Sheoldred. Oh, do they have? They do have Shaman Blast. Interesting. Okay, gotcha. So they're gonna attack, get a map token. Interesting, okay. Smuggler's Copter. Yeah. Go for the throat, not looking too good here. And they're gonna map token onto the Copter. Okay. Ginger Brute. Probably they keep on top, right? Just to crew the Copter. Yeah, I mean, we're at 5 life. But that double Ensoul artifact draw is pretty tough. Okay, but they put that in the yard. Interesting. So definitely gonna have to just kill this. So I guess we just have to pass. Oh, and I get this back? Oh, because that's Vigilance. Okay. So happy I didn't kill it there on my turn. I guess I'm a little disappointed I didn't see that and didn't play out my Trespasser, but wow, I didn't even think of that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like they should have kept that Ginger Brute on top so they could attack with Copter here. But let's see what they drew. Okay, not sure what's going on here, but maybe they lost connection or something, but let's start with a explore. Nope, don't want that. Let's attack. Play Trespasser. Gain a life so we're not just dead to Shrapnel Blast off the top. And then explore again onto him. And yeah, it's good. It seems like opponent might have disconnected. Yeah, great event. It feels good just to play the rock. Like, I had a comment on the last video saying that this person was just really happy just to see like good old rock being played in the best of 3 event, and I was like, yes, like thank you so much. Like, I feel the exact same way. I just don't really have the money to play on Magic Online right now, unfortunately. So, you know, Arena being free to play is perfect for me right now. Just having fun. Not, you know, not as competitive as we can get for sure, but still great matches. And, you know, good fun always with the rock. So, again, thank you all for the support. Whether you're commenting, liking the video, subscribing, or you're just here for watching the videos, appreciate the support so much. As we get the win there, it seems like opponent disconnected. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the wrap up. Okay, post-event 4-1 felt really, really good. Not sure what's happening here. But yeah, the deck felt really good, 4-1 here. So I'm 13-2 overall over 3 events, 2 of them of course being recorded now. So we lost to Phoenix, which is pretty close. Obviously Phoenix is tough, but I think that's okay. Really felt good to get a win against that mono green deck, as I haven't faced it. I wasn't really planning to see it honestly when I was building this deck, and so it was great to see that we still had a pretty decent matchup against them. I think we drew pretty well, to be honest, but and I think typically that is a tough matchup for us, but still was good to see us getting the win there. And of course getting the win against blue-white control, always welcome as well, as that's usually a pretty tough matchup, but I think having all the interaction with the 2 main deck Duresses and then all the 2 mana threats as well helps out us in that matchup a bunch as well. So of course appreciate all the support from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking the video, whatever you do, just really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys for the next one.